It is Lord Haywire. And I'm going to see if I can do... Oh, I can. Whew. I was like, can I get out of here? The music's too loud. Like always, I got to turn the music down. That's just a thing I do every time when I was creating characters. This is called Archaelund. And, so my characters are still here. They are. Instead of having you guys sit through the painful process of me taking forever on a party, I created 2 guys already. The Horns, he's a Minotaur barbarian. You don't have many choices. Well, we can edit him. That really fit. There was a lot of skills available for him, so I figured I'd pick him. He's the tank. He's got 45 hit points, and then we got the thief, the goblin here, and he's only got 17 hit points. Man, wonder if I should edit him. Can I reset these? He's got 4 endurance. I could turn that. Oh, he doesn't get another action point. He just gets another movement point. Maybe we should go 1 more hit point. Yeah, let's do that. We can adjust. I got all these odd numbers, so you get certain things go up on higher numbers. He's only got a 6 dexterity though. He's supposed to be the goddamn thief of the group. And you got skills. This game is very, very, very D&D-esque. Very, very D&D-esque. So it's basically, if you've ever played Pathfinder 2 or whatever, 3.5, except that it's different. It's different stat numbers, but otherwise it's pretty much the same. This game is first person, but when you get into combat, it goes to 2D. It's an RPG. This is a first impression video. Man, you only got 8 hit points to start with, but we're gonna I gotta make 2 wizards. Now, originally I was gonna make 2 of these, but then I see that they both don't have feat slots, and neither does this guy. So that means if that would be 3 of my characters don't have feat slots, and I figured I better make a stupid human. They're fast learners. Anyways, so we're gonna make 2 mages here. This career thing should just be at the bottom. This is very early access, I can tell you right now. So this is their stats, it seems like, for magic stuff. Probably, oh, so that's why they have such shitty. And it does that thing that so many games do, where it costs more points the higher you go up. I hate that. So we could dump stat that one guy. What did we put with his skills or with his traits? Self-control. This affects survival, meditation. We could actually bring this down to 2 and give him another point back. Unarmed fighting, scouting. So there's like spotting and scouting. Charisma, ancient lore, and crafting. He doesn't have any of those skills. I mean, he has unarmed combat, but let's hope that we don't have to do. It's only 2 points less, so maybe we can dump stat down that 1 and give him some more hit points. Now he's just like mediocre man. So it looks like I'm gonna make mediocre man for everybody. Anyways, he's a bat rex. He's a little frog guy, and he smokes a hookah. What is the female versions? See, I kind of like this one better, even though he's gonna be a mage. He's gonna be like a cleric type person, and then we'll make the human the charmer type person, the talker, because humans will fuck anything. So let's see. We don't need strength because strength is all weapons. We don't need armor training, so we can get rid of a point there. Hand weapons, athletics, alchemy is dexterity. Oh yeah, so dexterity affects your action points. So everybody's got to have a highest dexterity that you can possibly give them. So a 7 is the highest we can get before we get the 2-point penalty. And so what I do in those circumstances, I hate the 2-point thing. I think just start the people off with less skills or less skill points or whatever points for the buy thing. Let's give them a couple of points. We don't get a bonus to them going up though, huh? Or going from the being very low. Let's give him like 4 is pretty bad. Well, he got 3 points. Awareness goes to scouting. I'm looking down here is what I'm looking at when I'm human insight, spot secrets. We don't have a scout guy, and I can't pour everything into. We need a healer basically. So we have an initiate. What do you got? Human insight, healing, and ancient lore, meditation, mythology. This is very, very D&D-esque, like I was saying. Major, so it's like, I don't know what these give us, so we're gonna just be into, what does Hand of Mercy do? You can healing any beneficial single target spell you cast on an ally has additional effect of healing 1d4. That's pretty good. So let's pick his class here. So he's gonna have a 5 on self. So probably Charmer. I'm thinking the other guy, the other mage. It's gonna be kind of a bummer because we're not gonna have an archer unless we set up like a mage archer, which is gonna be. So I could do an archer, but I want to do 2 mages just for fun. This game's supposed to be incredibly brutal, so I might be screwing myself. So yeah, we have to have the talker guy be a charmer. And what does he get? Mindbender. First time an enemy resists one of your mentalism spells in battle, he must repeat the mind resistance check a second time and apply the results. This ability works once per battle, regardless. Okay. So we're gonna try this guy for the human. Will be the charmer. This guy can be an initiate or a witch. Animalism. Gifted enchanter. Sacrifice. Inflict 3d6 damage upon an adjacent ally or yourself. Get the fuck out of here. I really like this art over here. You know, this still needs some work, but like I said, it's early access. All right, we're gonna make him this thing. I just wanted to we get 2 skill points. So we're not gonna have an outdoor scout type person, I guess, because we're gonna make the other guy the charmer, and he doesn't have that thing. So we're gonna have a thief, a fighter, and 2 magic user, a cleric basically. So we're just not gonna have an outdoor scout person. I mean the barbarian. No, the barbarian doesn't have that. Oh no, he has scouting. I guess I could go edit my barbarian and make him less of a badass. I made him poured all my points. I took totally dumped all of my stuff. 24% scouting. I guess we can take 2 in athletics and do that instead. Survival says it's only partially implemented, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. I've played a couple of games where they had the mechanic. In fact, I think one was what game was that? I think it was. I was about to say it was a Larian game. No, it wasn't. It was that other company that makes Pathfinder 2 games where it was partially. What is the name of that company? Can't remember. Anyways, I'm not a stinking human. Oh, I guess I am gonna be a stinking human at some point. What was I doing here? We don't need strength. We need dex, some points into endurance, so he's not such a chump. Maybe we should make this. No, we'll make the human. The human can go. We can go up to 7 before it takes 2 points because we want as many action points as we can possibly get. We're gonna make him an initiate. Requirements not met. We need the. Oh, we can check what spells we get here. Oh, we only get 1 at a. What do we get? 6th Sense. Okay, spot hidden and scouting checks. All party members, which makes easier detection. That's pretty good. But we're gonna need some health, I think. Nirvana. An ally. Oh, so I have. This is first impressions, but I have this is the one we want. But I have watched the Splattercat video of this, so I do have some knowledge of what's gonna happen to us. It's not like I'm gonna be surprised when we wake up on the deserted island. Self-control of 5, huh? And so let's see what our enchantment, willpower I think is like your spell points. Maximum spells 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Does this ever change? Let's pretend that. Oh wait, this intellect is affecting that. Okay, it's 6, so we would have more. So we might have to dump more spells in here, or more points in here. I'm just pretending here. 8. So I wonder, is this a plot? Let me go back, because this was 5, 4, and I said I had 2 spells. Go back to here, and go back to here, and here. And then go to here. Must pick a spell. You only can have one. So I'm wondering what that means. The maximum number of spells this character is able to learn for each of the 5 ranks of magic. This is directly derivative of the intelligent trait minus the spell rank. Very few spellcasters in the world can cast spells at the 5th rank, and even 4th rank spells are rare. Maximum number of spells this character... Well, so according to this character is a badass even at 5th rank. So that doesn't match this, though. Maximum number of spells this character is able to learn for each of the 5 ranks of magic. I was hoping I could hover over that. Intellect above or below 4, the stat. Maybe it's because he's the type of spellcaster that he is. I would like to get higher level spells, but I also don't want to pay the points. Oh, I can get all the way to 7 though with single point buys because he has a +1. So maybe we'll do that. Let's go back to our max spell. Yeah, that has no effect on that. It's weird. Self-control does what now again? Runes and arcane meditation and survival. Awareness, scouting, human insight, range weapons, dodge. Where's your dodge? Doesn't say his dodge over here. Maybe it's one of these. His dodge is a 16 out of 50. I think 50. Oh no, these are higher than 50. Yeah, they start the... So maybe out of 100? 16 is pretty terrible. Endurance is his hit points. We don't want it to go lower than that. We already sunk a negative point into hit points. I thought his hit points were 18. But maybe they were just there. So we have 1 point left. What is this? Deception, diplomacy, charisma, healing, and human insight and meditation. Do I have those skills? Healing and herbs, human insight, diplomacy, ancient lore. He's actually got pretty good stats across the board there, even in his shittiness. So we definitely want this to have these really high level max spell things. I don't know what that's gonna affect us. We could put a point into awareness for no apparent reason. We could take a point away. Mythology, huh? Oh, but it also affects his initiative. Okay, so melee damage, he does like no damage. So we're never gonna want him to be in melee because I sunk his. I could put this point back to make it less painful because he also has a negative in armor. Wearing armor efficiency requires a total armor trait equal to or higher than the penalty of the armor worn, which range from 1. So he can't wear any armor ever. Sorry, she can't wear any armor ever until we get a point. Maybe if you know, maybe we don't care about that. Or we could turn down their thing here. I feel like that action points are like, so if action points are they're all based on dexterity. You cannot get them. Oh, his movement points are way down too. Movement points are so we get movement points from that. I think this is it. Personality, deception, charisma, healing, human insight, meditation. We could bring a point down. Ancient lore. I have a feeling that meditation is going to be important for him, though. A passive skill that grants slow willpower generation when it is depleted. It recovers up to max percent. A check is performed every 3 game hours. If successful, 1d3 willpower is checked. Very high values of this skill might provide stronger might. So that gives him a natural regen of his spell points, which sounds pretty important. Of their spell points there, I don't have to remember that it's a woman. Yeah, so another point of that only gives me 1 more movement point, so we don't want that. Endurance, we want the 17 hit points. Awareness, That's fine. We want the 7 there. Meditation. So we probably want this last point here. Because we want the natural regen, I guess. Suddenly got a runny nose. I went outside for 2 seconds. I went outside earlier and fell down. Slipped. I tried to leave my house. I slipped and ate shit. It was great. Meditation, we'll put a point in. Allow to identify creatures. I don't give a shit. We'll just kill them all. The ability to or die. This skill is used often in skill checks. Oh, we can't continue without finishing our thing. He's not going to be diplomacy. He's not going to be... So probably we should just go healing and herbs. Use to gather herbs and other foraging, and also to mend wounds after combat. What does it want me to do? Pick spells. All right, so we know we want that one. And what is this one? 2 days, 2 travel rations are summoned. Any 7 items, the rations will vanish to the next sunrise or if dropped. Target's blood is clean from harmful effects. Let's go with this one. I do know that you have to have food, and when I DM my own games, I make food and shit a necessity. Because, at the beginning it's kind of weird because there's a spell usually in D&D that immediately negates that fear. People just like, yeah, well, I got a spell. It makes purified water. Okay, so what is this person's name? They're like a cleric-y, that's it. That's all they do. They just only hands for like laying on hands. Oh, like only fans. All right. Okay. Like I always say, I'm the funniest person I know. I'm the only person who thinks I'm funny. Anyways. All right. Their name is going... Well, that's even this person's... Navarnia's hands. Only hands, yes. We're going to not call them that, though. We're going to call them... Hands of Death. That's just... It's so against of life. No, I hate it. I hate it. The lifer. There we go. It's like a joke on that they were in pro. Okay. All right. We're gonna bear a charmer here, so we need to know what we want down here for our specs. We get it flat across the board because we're a dumb human. Humans are dumb. What did we need? Oh, I wish it was gonna tell. I thought it was gonna tell me here too. Intelligence and what's going on with my mouse? Couldn't move it to the left anymore. What is the skills we're gonna have then? We're gonna have deception, diplomacy, charisma, runes, and arcana. The knowledge of its particular magical script. This often is required to use magical items as scrolls, which is so dumb. No offense to the game. That's like a D&D thing. Another thing I despise in D&D. I just make it so that everyone can use magic items in D&D because that's the point of magic items, is that anybody can pick them up and start blasting, man. So let's see here. We definitely want some more action points. Okay, so we can get up to 6, which is the same as our other little dude. Do we need... We could give him a bow as well, so he could shoot. So we could... What is the melee damage? Oh, I think it was awareness. Range damage. The problem with that, we should probably give him ancient lore, runes, and we should probably just say fuck it and go heavy into this. The only problem with that is I would like to have his max spells up really high too. So, runes and arcana. I mean, I do want to be able... Deception. So we do want personality though, because he's going to be the talker. And awareness. He's got 16 hit points. He has less hit points than my frog guy. We could turn down his awareness once, I suppose. Nope, that helps his ranged weapons. We could turn down his strength one. There we go. Melee damage, armor. He won't be able to wear any armor either. It's a bummer. I mean, I feel like that's a huge bummer. But alright, that's what we'll do. And we'll just hope that he doesn't die. We can't go any higher with intellect though, because we need 2 points for that, because of that thing. So maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we'll just be mediocre man with this guy as well. We'll probably get points later, I assume. We're gonna go do diplomacy, 2 points in diplomacy, and then charisma, ability to tell, and blend in the useful learning of secrets rooms can be used while resting in the inn and sometimes in skill checks. Are any of these only partially? Let's do charisma then. We won't be we're not deceptive at all. Then we're gonna pick some spells, so we can go mentalism, mind, charm, confound at higher ranks, illusions that may affect arcane forces and barriers. Well, what do we get? In summoning, there's a typo in there. Inanimate objects, and auspice, precog, detection, revelation of secrets. I suddenly had this fear I wasn't streaming. It happens to me like every stream. The caster gains to getting a plus 15% to dodge. That's terrible. Eternal, a aura of bright light will follow the caster, illuminating. That's pretty good, because I do know that there is going to be stuff like that. But let's look at the charming. Oh, I only can pick. I will be stuck on one of these paths. This can heal his own body for 1d6 plus spell power. Target feels an uncontrollable. What does that say? Spell not implemented. Pleasure overwhelms the target, rendering him paralyzed for 1 round while he's oblivious for 1 round. If the target fails a mind resistance check, it becomes damaged for the duration of the spell. What is the duration? 4 rounds. Well, we know we're doing this one, right? Mind over matter. Then I can heal myself, I suppose. Man, that's a rough... Maybe the charmer isn't what I want to be. This one's good. They get a resistance check every round. This one's pretty terrible. Oh, it's in touch range too. Holy shit, that one's awful. This one would be cool, but it looks like it probably... Oh, they attack whoever's adjacent. I guess we'll do this one. Yeah, this is very early access, but you know they have been doing little updates regularly, so I have a feeling that this is probably going to get good. So these are the type of games I like. Is these? Oh, we probably don't want to look like a barbarian. We want to look like this dude. Look at that look on his face. He's like, hey. That doesn't look like a charmer. There's a lot of humans. It's a lot of human options. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna be that guy. I know he kind of looks like a Jedi though. That isn't very many choices. I mean, it's a lot of choices compared to the other ones, but you know what I mean. Choices that I would want to pick for my character is what I mean. He's gonna be the cool dude, because he's cool wherever he goes. Alright, we have the horns, the lifer. Oh, the knife fight? I think we should put a the in front of this, since I went with everybody else. He feels left out. Now we're gonna get annihilated. I'm going old school, which is the normal difficulty, but reading the difficulty made me like worry.
Makes a solemn decision to travel across the Sea of Andor and seek fortune in a land of peril and wonder. A land both new and ancient, civilized yet savage. A land called Archaelund.
Speedy.
Legends say that for millennia, the glorious empire united all men under the same banner. But all its might and splendor turned to dust and ruin when a magical cataclysm brought the horrors into the world. The survivors fled to the island of Varannar and proclaimed the exiled kingdoms. For generations, the continent of Andoria and the old empire had been feared and avoided. But not anymore. A century ago, brave explorers dared to return to Andoria and found the horrors had vanished. Thus, humanity slowly began to reclaim its ancient homeland. Colonists, adventurers, pilgrims, second sons, and many others flocked to the new land, ship after ship. The ruins of Archaelund still hide many mysteries.
Yeah. So Speedy, one time I was with my friends and we ran into this guy who was missing most of his teeth, because he was a hillbilly. And my friend said, "Oh, look, that guy has the no teeth motif," and it still makes me laugh to this day. So I know the plot already of this. So you go to adventure, and then your shipwrecks, and so here we are. We can run with shift. So this is what I was saying. It's a first person. Man, the mouse sensitivity might need to go up a little bit. Controls. It's a first person, but turn-based. I don't know if that did anything. Turn-based combat, so 140. I gotta have it perfect or I get upset. There we go. Okay. So, we have our characters down there. They're hopefully not all. Can we quick save? F5, quick save. And like I said, I did watch. Press enter interactive mode now by either pressing tab or right clicking. While in interactive mode, you can click on your. That's a good thing to know. I'm glad I paid attention to that. Return to simply press tab. Okay, so we got the hand thing. We got holy sustenance, and this guy has mind over matter, and then we got a view journal. Time is ticking away while I'm rambling on here. Alter the party. Oh, the order? No, that order is fine. I wanted to run over here though for some reason. I was like, just wanted to check the scenario. Oh, did I save it? I did save it, but I also wanted to. It said breathing underwater was one of the skills, and I was curious what it meant by that, because I know that doesn't that say. Okay, there's their health down there. Okay, I think he meant holding their breath, but it said breathing underwater is one of the things earlier when I was making the Minotaur barbarian. We got a stick here. It's a club. Oh, we have. Try to improvise some weapons. Absolutely. Oh. Did we get hurt? He got hurt. He's my only crafting guy. You need to equip it. Do so with the character. Press C. All right. So we got a. Okay. Party inventory. Got it. We got a light dagger. And we got a blunt thing. Oh, other hand. That's a different hand. Oh, right. I saw Splattercat doing this. You got to put it in the person's backpack first. Here we go. So now he's got a... Oh, you can turn him around. He's got a beat stick. And then this is our other guy that has weapons. So we're going to put it... Yeah, he's got a little knife. That knife looks very much better than the knife that... Okay, it takes 3 AP and 4 AP. So I get... Oh, I thought I had got him more AP. Because I didn't. Everyone else I made sure they had 6. I totally thought I had this guy have 6, but that's okay. We'll put a point. Oh, that was it. Now I remember. I said, oh, I couldn't get it how I wanted, so I put the next point we get, which might be level 4. We'll put it into his dexterity. He'll get 1 swing, which is a bummer. Talents. He has charge. We don't care. All right, so we failed his crafting skill. First thing. What else we got around here? This, you know what this reticle looks like? Is when you, in first-person shooter games, when you hit someone, it has the hit icon. There's some monsters over there, but I don't know if I want to fuck with them. Because I'm scared. Can we cheese our way over to there? A group of small fish-like creatures is busy searching for crabs under the sand and rock. We've heard that the Norax being a threat in Archaelund coast, but nothing you can't handle. Still, your tender flesh is unprotected, so you should be careful. Yeah, that's why I was trying to run away from him. Can we go over these rocks? Can we go over the top? Oh, we can, but it's oh, you can jump too. It's death down there. All right, I guess we're gonna have to fight him. Or wait, can I just zip by? Oh, I cannot. Combat begins. Oh, they won initiative. Pretty good. you know, sometimes I have to remind myself that there are people who have never played like a game, you know, like, 'cause I'm the same. I'm like, God damn it, why do they need to tell people how to do this far and long? But moving one grid takes 2 action points or 3 diagonally. Uh-oh, we're in the diagonal move territory, huh? This guy must be Pathfinder 1 or D&D 3.5 enthusiast with the diagonal penalty there. Here you can see the action currently selects the character can take. This is the it can be delayed, move down. This character's turn ends. Got it. Can I turn? I want to turn. Okay, perfect. All right, so my frog guy is in the front. That's absolutely not what we want to do. Oh, my mage is going first. This guy is still a little bit hurt from his attempt at whatever. Okay, let's have you do Fascinate. Oh, is this the only... He's lit up. And then move. You don't have the ability to do anything, so we'll just have you skip. I used spacebar and that worked. We need you to close. This is not looking good. We're gonna assume there's an attack of opportunity. Or we can just try to defend. What does this thing do? Defense. This costs 4 and will immediately and it grants plus 15 avoidance until next turn. This is our other guy? No, this is our guy. He's coming next. I'm gonna move him to here and hope that they 8 AP. Alright, this isn't looking good. And then my frog guy can just heal, so we don't have the ability to do anything. 5 hit points already. Oh, he was stunned. So the stun worked okay. The stun was pretty good. Pinned characters. After being hit in melee, a character becomes pinned until the next turn begins. This is represented by several colors. 4 yellow markers show the direction for which the attacks are flanking. Okay, so we gotta getting accuracy and a crit chance. Orange for the... So, okay, so this guy is the only one who's pinned. He is, and it's not his turn. Let's have this guy cast his spell. And then... if we hit this guy, we could step forward 1. I wonder, though, if he can get, like, a crit and stuff on those. This action will immediately end his character's turn. If an enemy enters the tile within melee range, the character will... Okay, so that's their, like, attack of opportunity or whatever. Not enough AP to hit him? Oh, I'm still on this guy. Let's move him over here. 66, 66. Oh, I could actually move and hit that guy. So it's the same percentage even if they're stunned, which is kind of a bummer. I guess the other option would be to hit him. I don't know if we can pass through our characters. Oh, he critted him. Okay. See, if I had that 1 extra point, we will end our turn. And then you, 54... Well, he can't go anywhere. Okay, that does knock him out of the daze, though, which sucks. But he does have 2 attacks. It says he can guard as well. Wait, do I have 3 attacks? I have 3 attacks. You're worthless. No, you're not worthless. You're not. Let's lay some hands. How much of those spell points did he use? That's not bad. Then we'll end our turn. So there is. It doesn't look like there's attacks of opportunity, like if they run by. And then we can daze another one. Fascinate's pretty good. It doesn't help his to hit though, and if he takes a step, he can take a diagonal step and then swing. So if we daze this guy should be coming out of his daze soon here. We defend, and then we take a step, which costs 3 AP. He should have enough. Well, we have the action points. You know, there was some game that I streamed, and it gave me an achievement, and I don't remember why, but it said like 1% of the people had done this, and it was like in the tutorial, and I was like, how many people? I don't know if I streamed it, but I was like, how many people have played this game in, you know, for the first 10 minutes? Okay, so the movement points are kind of an interesting thing in this game because you get, those are special. And these guys aren't locked down. So he'll still have 7 left. He'll have 4? It says 5 there, but this should be 3. Yeah, this doesn't do the math correctly. Alright, 2 down. But you know what was weird about that is later, you know, 6 months later I looked and it had been updated to like 98% of the people had finished that thing. So I don't know what the deal was with that. We'll move this guy. He's going to be our flanker dude. And we're just going to hope. What are you going to do? Yeah, you can just defend. And then... Okay, he's out of his thing. Do we want to stun him? It's kind of a waste of spell points, so we'll defend. Then you... Damn it. Well, okay. We'll move forward. If he hits, man, he can do some damage. Then we'll end his turn. Yeah, the math isn't correct with the movement things. And then we'll start setting up our next thing. I shouldn't have ended his turn. I should have had him step. Well, I didn't know that guy was going to die. Let's move behind here. Defend. And you move back here. And defend. Oh yeah, there's these little weird things. Available for 2-handed weapons. Is this a 2-handed weapon? No. Step. Swing. Alright, maybe this wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Oh, you might be the lock-on guy here. Oh, I wasted that shit, though. I did the wrong shit there. I don't have to lay hands, so I can just stand here. 3 points. This guy's just gonna stand here. Defend, I guess. Get him with the 66. Oh, and you critted him. And then I guess you'll just stand here. And give him all the stabs. There we go. Yeah, he's going to be our flanker. He's going to run around behind. Let's get him out of his underwear, though. I mean, you know what I mean. We want him to get him into more clothing, not, like, out of his underwear, if you know what I mean. All right, so I can't do anything with these things. So there is crafting in this game, though, which is interesting. Shimmering. Traders will offer a fair price as once they're polished, they're used to craft cheap jewelry or other ornamentation. So we are a little bit wounded, but we did put the meditation skill. Well, we didn't put points in for this our good mage. So that's where that fight was. What's over here? My guys did It is. My guys did stand around a lot. It seemed like the guy that was standing. I think there's a bow here as well. I'm saying that. It seemed like the guy who was standing around the most torches. I didn't take the spell that had the light spell now, and now I'm regretting it. The minute I see a torch, you're like, oh shit. Okay, so I think the guy that was standing around the most was probably this guy. And he's awful. What's his ranged chance? Where's your ranged stuff? 54? I guess that's not bad. What's your ranged? 54? They're the same. Alright, get this bow. Oh wait, we have to put it up here. And then we give him a bow. And then... Well, that thing's like almost bigger than the little frog is. Do we need to give this guy the things? Maybe. Oh, but he gets more encumbered. This is a party inventory. Not easy to come by unless you have the right connections. You can't wear these? Oh, right. They need to have certain... Oh, and this guy doesn't have... Oh, fuck. We're not going to be able... No one's going to be able to wear this shit. What is the level? It's a 1, I think. He doesn't have 1? His armor's 0. All right, well, we have some... My whole plan of... Well, this guy might... This guy can wear... No, he can't. He's got a -1. Somewhere. Where does it say that? I know he has a -1. I don't know where it says that. Nobody can wear the boots. We're not a boot people. We're into flip-flops. We're into flip-flops. Look at that. There's something hidden down here. Oh, no, that's the same thing. I thought there was something underneath it, and they were getting tricky on me. Can you crouch? You can't crouch. I was going to just crouch to look underneath. They probably want to make it so it doesn't glow if there's nothing in there. I see a plant over here, and I figure, oh, there's a plant right there. Can we get this plant? Doesn't look like it. I don't want to drown. How the fuck do I get out of here? Okay, there we go. This is going to be one of those games where you can, like, jump to get your head above water. Oh, maybe I don't have the skill for it. Maybe you can't get it at all. I don't know. I don't remember that. Oh, shit. This is a bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. Run. You can't swim and we'll drown quickly. The yellow bar. Yeah, I figured that out. Okay, that was some lucky shit. Why can't they swim? Like, even dog paddle. Anybody can dog paddle if you've just been in the water for 20 minutes. I mean, they just toss you in and you learn how. As long as you're not panicking. How's our hit points and stuff? We're a little bit chopped up. It's more importantly, I think. Okay, so the mage isn't gonna get any hit points back because he doesn't have the meditation skill. Okay, so that's interesting. Or spell points back. He's not gonna get any until he sleeps. So that is a big, big difference between the two classes. Oh, look at that big fucker over there. We're not gonna do anything with that guy. We're gonna avoid him. We don't need to heal yet, but I also will run out of spells, so I should have probably been a little... I was thinking he would regenerate it as well, but he's not. What is his spell point? Maybe we should give him the bow then. Because he's gonna run it. He's got 7 willpower. Oh, and if depleted, he becomes demoralized. Well, we'll have to get him a weapon, and basically is what we're gonna have to do. And I'm gonna quick save this all the fucking time. Because I just have a feeling that we're gonna be into the shit. We can run as well. Alright, this is the area I wanted to get to earlier. The horns. Oh, he found a shield. I should probably immediately equip that. Immediately equip that. Alright, there it goes. Is this considered armor? A penalty of 1. It probably has to do with his strength. His avoidance is 18. Dodge plus other. Other is 10. Avoidance plus 10. But it doesn't give you any armor. But I guess it's not armor. That's fine. Oh, look, we can pick up these things. Is that another one? Some of them. Oh, it is. They try to get sneaky with me. Character. I'm wondering what this shit does. Can I be used from party inventory? This can be used to heal 5 hit points and to reduce any poison power by 1. Although skilled alchemists may use it for more potent things. We don't have any alchemists with us. But we could get some at some point. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's shells. There's shells. We must collect the seashells. If I've learned anything from Divinity Original Sin, is just always collect the seashells. Even though they're just trash. the looter in me can't help but to pick up the seashells. I don't want to fight these guys. Like I said, it was like, oh, that wasn't that bad. But actually, you know, that was like the tutorial fight. And look at all those guys. I know we got a bow now, but the frog guy, I feel like I should switch, actually. I think the frog guy needs to... He's going to be casting healing. Can I just put this straight into here? And this guy's going to be out of spells soon. And if we can't wear any armor, I wonder how that works. Like, does clothes... Oh, right. I knew this was up here, honestly. Suitable place to rest. I don't want to camp here. Nobody listened to me in this party. We all ended up dead, our bones bleached in some foreign shore while seeking the fabled treasure of Golf the Corsair. As there not enough gold, we crashed on the rocks. I told the others what happened. They laughed at me. At least Miria had such a beautiful laughter. Beautiful laugh. No way. So thirsty, my whole body aches. Millennia is still healthy, blessed to whatever. Maina and the others still have some strength and decided to venture into the ruins some more. Arlen believes the horrible worms can be defeated with fire, but lurks beyond. I hope they can come back to us. You're not leaving here? Okay, well, obviously he died. Did you leave behind any weapons? I don't want to camp just yet anyways. You found a suitable camp. This location, the icon indicates you appropriate if you have travel supplies. Okay. So, I do have some. Lord Mac, how's it going? So we can't avoid these guys, but they do have a chest down there, over there. So we have to fight them at some point. You didn't have any. I was hoping we could get something better without fighting for it, or something good, something to improve our party. Because look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the big guy. Oh wait, one of them is like a little bigger. Do they see me? You know, Lord Mac, I played some more of that Grand House of Calderia. Can I get over here? And you know how you were talking about the spamming the thing? And I was like, ah, it ain't that big of a deal. It turns out that... Oh. I strafed. I tried to strafe that direction. That direction. This direction. It's the opposite. And that fucked it all up. Alright, so this is my dagger guy. He's my flanker, but we can't really flank in this situation. We're kind of stuck in this hole. I'm going to delay his turn. The frog guy, I feel like we should move him out of here. First things first. Because he's like a dude that doesn't fight. Oh, we delayed, and what happened? It's back to you again? I want to delay again. I thought I ended this guy's turn. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Okay, so it just bumps him down one thing. Alright, which makes sense. That'd be the easy way to do it. It's really, he's in a terrible spot though. This guy is he blocked in here? Let's move this guy just in case, I guess. We'll move him over here. So in Great Houses of Calderia, you actually have like this, it's kind of like research, and your choices that you pick apply to that. And the thing that we were talking about, the spamming thing, and I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but it turns out that you get points every time you do. Oh, I can shoot my bow too? No. Why can't I shoot my bow too? 5 AP. Oh, I only have 4 plus a movement thing. Let's kind of like fall back a little bit too. And so every time you spammed it, it was actually putting points to it. So there should definitely be a penalty for spamming it over and over again. That game, it dawned on me today that I was like, yeah, this is way too early access at its current setup. It looks like we can move through this stuff. He's going to be out of his points anyways. So up forward you go here. And then you... Did I delay your turn or did I end it? I keep feeling like I've ended these. We actually will step you forward one though. So yeah, they have to... And you know, there was this other thing that was happening where there wasn't enough time for this particular event to happen. So it would reset the event. This button will allow you to go through the combat. No, I don't need it again. So I would never be able to finish the event because there something would interrupt the event. It was trying to get married with another person where they were hitting it off. And so instead of it actually happening, it would get interrupted. And so every time I restarted it, I would get those points as well. But I could never finish it. So it's definitely way too early access at this point, in my opinion. You... can't really do anything. You need to get to the stabbing. He's got maybe one more spell. I don't think he actually does, though. So let's try to lock in. Alright, let's miss. He's got still one more swing. Let's miss twice. So he's locked in there. And you... I think he has 48, huh? Oh, the side thing counts. The flanking side thing counts for this. It takes him 5. He can only fire this once, though. I guess he can't do attack focus. If he can only fire this once, maybe we should try to move over and shoot him in the ass. The problem with that, we'd be right next to this guy. We'll just fire. I assume we can't shoot our own guy. Alright, well, you killed one. This guy's gonna tank all of them. The poor Minotaur. He's gonna die before the turn's over. Luckily, that's not flanking, though. All right, my friend, cast some spells. We must not be... Oh, this is touch as well? I thought this had a... Huh. I thought this had a range on it. Well, that's kind of a bummer. And I guess that's the end of your turn. 6 AP, but he'll get 1 back. He's gonna get that guy's gonna get flanked again there. 82. Oh, it didn't kill him though. Oh. 48 across the board. I don't want to shoot him. I guess we just gotta do this. I can step. These things blocking us actually is like a huge issue. All right, well, let's do it in hope. Okay, the hope did not pay off. I should have been doing defense all this time. They're really getting the Minotaur. He's locked in that direction though, so that kind of helps us. This guy. Can we survive another round? That's the question. And can we get off another spell to knock this guy out of combat for another round? I think we're gonna wait and hope that we can survive another round. Can you punch this guy? Okay, that was not very useful. You give him the old stabby stab. Oh, you killed him. That was unexpected. And you got the stabby stab off there too. $82. No, an 82. And he can't do anything else. Oh no, he was supposed to cast the spell and I forgot. Can he still cast the spell? No. It takes 5 AP and he only has 4. Alright, well, I guess we'll defend. Watch out for the big guy. He's gonna... Oh, I was gonna say he's flanking you too. Alright, we need to maybe heal this guy. He has much fewer hit points is the thing. You know, in that, I can't remember if it was Warno or I think it was Warno. It wasn't the tutorial, but it was the first battle you do. There was a bug in it where I like failed the first criteria and then got back to the first criteria to finish the thing, and it never registered. It never understood that that's what I did. So I was like stuck in this never-ending battle. So that was a tutorial thing. That was well, you do so little damage. That's, I mean, you attack a bunch of times. We need to get you like a poison dagger or something. A dagger of lightning. Right? He's not locked in yet. We're gonna have you. Oh, you can't defend or anything. It's kind of weird that there's so many characters that can't do anything for so much of their turn. He has that charge ability. Okay, we need to knock the... Oh, we don't have the spell point, so it wouldn't have mattered that I shot my bow at that guy. 48. I guess we're gonna go for this guy. The arrow looked like it went this way. Okay, we definitely... Don't kill him! We definitely... Oh, God! We need to heal this guy. He's almost out of spell points. This is probably the last round. Yeah, that looks like the last round. Can we punch this dude? Punching doesn't seem to be a very effective thing, because he's got a 50... Oh, he healed and that's all he got. Wait, what happened? Did I heal the wrong person? Or was he that low on hit points? All you have to do is hit him one time to get that. Oh yeah, I've had that happen where I get the same message over and over again. Okay, now we got him locked in there. And that won't give us the bonus here though, unless we move. And he needs to have... five to shoot, so we'll have 5 here, I think, because that's still not far enough away. That other guy isn't locked in. Maybe we should start run all the way over here. It's a 50% chance, though. He's almost dead. It was the wrong move. Okay, he can move after, though. It's not like that's the end of your turn. 10 points of damage. Jesus Christ. You don't have any more spells left, so just, I guess, start punching. Oh, you actually punched him. Oh, but that fucked up the thing. Motherfucker. Alright, so that locked him in when he's flanked now. Oh wait, is he? He is, but this guy still shows as being... You gotta land this one, man. 97%. 6 points of damage isn't enough. This guy can't even take a hit, I don't think. And that's all we gotta do with him. What do you get? A 79? Come on. 1 point of damage. Oh. Oh, he turned back to that guy. Well, that's good for us. This guy's just not going to do anything. Because though it may look like this guy is near death, he has 14 hit points. I guess he is nearer death than this guy. I didn't even think that he was that close to death. 97. Okay, we did it. We got kind of wrecked. We didn't get very good stuff. But we did have good stuff here. We just didn't get a chance to put it on. Yeah, like an iron dagger. Let's give that to our dude here. And what is the damage on this though? 1 through 4 and it costs 3 AP, so it just does 1 more point of damage. Better crit chance though. Falling? I didn't think of that one when I saw it earlier. But yes, they actually kind of all look that. The human doesn't. The human, unless he's like in a dream state. Both this guy and he definitely looks like he's falling. What is this? Rusty armor? We definitely want you to have that. Where does this go? Here we go. Okay, he's got a penalty now, though, to his dodge. So his defense stats... What does this do? Reduced by 3% of the chance. Usually granted by armor. Armor training. What does armor do, though? Yeah, this is so heavily influenced by D&D, it's crazy. It's blowing my mind. So we would get less avoidant. Okay, here's the thing. Subtracts 2 to 3 damage from all physical attacks, allowing a minimal amount. So that could be useful, but it also brings down this dodge percentage kind of heavily. Rusty Longsword, of course, is going to go to this guy. And what is this book? This is a use, examine item. The old under the rough weather. This is the thing I think we read earlier. And we got our seashells. You know, we should give this thing to you because currently you don't have anything to do in combat. And then the bow actually turned out fine for this guy. And then we'll go rest. But I'm gonna take a quick break, and I will be back in less than 5 minutes. So far, this is pretty. Oh my god, 800 experience. It'll be a long while to get to level 2. All right, I'll be right back. All right. He looks less folly with armor on, I think. I feel like. No. All right. Well, I guess this is all the equipment that we got, and we'll go up and rest. We'll definitely save it. We'll check this little area out. I thought my hand, it changed to a hand at another spot. This must be our shipwreck. Papiona? Yeah, have you ever read that book? Papillon? It's an insane book. Forage and hunt, or spend 5 supplies. Wait. Okay. If we wander around, what are these little lines? Oh, maybe that's supposed to be their experience points over there. If we wander around for a little bit, we actually, the Minotaur is pretty fucked up. But what I'm thinking is that one guy will regen and we can cast a spell then. What do we got to get to? 4 is what he's currently at. What is that? It costs 4, I mean, is what and he's at 3. And why do I care about casting that? I don't remember, but oh, you know what? He has this other holy sustenance is 9. Okay. Maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we'll just be very careful and we'll save a lot and we'll go back and do that rest in a second. We're going to go back to the camping site. He spotted over here. Man, I would have never seen that shit. First aid kit. So that will go to we already had that. This guy. Do I need to put it on him? Didn't look like it. First aid items can be used to heal your party right after battle. Oh, not in battle though. Alright, well. We're gonna cast that sustenance spell is what we're gonna do. I figured it was just like a built-in thing, like, you know, Pathfinder or whatever those games are that I keep talking about. A wooden great club. He would have to give up his shield. Does 2 through 4, and this does 2 through 6. But can this guy use this? So we could give him the long, so well, what is this? It's 4 AP, so he wouldn't get as many attacks. So 2, let's say you hit every time, it'd be 3 through 12 and 4 through 12. So that's a better deal. This guy, we could give him the great club. Oh, 5 point. Did I look at this one? 5 point. I did. Let's give this shield out of here. Oh, and now he's like, he was gonna box there. But you can't use this at all because you don't have any armor skill, which I think is listed somewhere. But I'm it's like under his. No, it gives him armor training. Why can't he use this? Whoops. I guess not. Otherwise, he could wear this as well. I thought he got armor training. Oh, I never put a point into armor training. That was the deal. This is still probably a better idea or a better thing here. Can we double fist it? What is this other? Maybe rings or something? I was thinking double fist it here. Alright, so he has the long swords, 2 through 6. This has 5 through 9. It's 6 AP, and he's always sitting around wasting AP. So that's a good thing. I'm turning my heater up. I keep forgetting to turn off my heater when I'm done streaming, and the next day I open the basement door and a wave of heat comes flying out. Alright, so we're all a little bit better equipped. I kind of want the shield, but at the same time it turns his... Oh shit, his avoidance went down like crazy with this. I wonder why. Oh, you know what? It wasn't his avoidance, it was this armor that we've put on. That's fine. He's the tank. We'll just hope that those 3 points matter. Let's save it again. I do like that it warns you. He sure is not. He is not getting... Oh, right. It's like every hour or something. I heard like an explosion. Every hour it rolls to get back. All right. I guess we're not going to be able to do what I wanted to do without... Because we got to fight these crabs, you know. These crabs look a little dangerous. We're going to go do the thing. Is he regenerating though? 14? No. I need some rings of regeneration. Pass those fuckers out. Alright. Is that a tennis ball? Oh no, it's like a thing. So foraging and hunt will recover health up to 50%. Rest for 6 hours and consumes 5 supplies, up to 1 wound. We haven't gotten any wounds yet. How many supplies? Oh, we only have 5 supplies. So we can do this one time. That's kind of a cool effect. Alright, so then what we should do is immediately cast this. They will vanish at the next sunrise or sunset. What an arbitrary thing. Okay. Well, then we'll wait for sunrise, then I'll cast them. And then because he regenerates. He's the only guy who regenerates his mana. We already got this stuff. And so then we can have at least 2 of them. I guess we could cast it a couple of times. And I guess we don't have to fight these guys. I could just keep going. Oh, no, that's the end of it, huh? Can I go in this water and grab this shit? Oh, maybe over there. Oh, this is a ramp. It wants us to go in the water. We cannot grab that shit. I guess let's fight these crabs. I feel like we should avoid combat because we're not very strong. So let's not fight the crabs. Let's just keep trying to find free shit. So those are the crabs. What we need to find is some goblins that are sleeping. That would help. The mini map made me think that I should try to go over the side of this. Doesn't look like I can. Yeah, what does that explode? Oh, there is something over there. Alright, well, we'll have to go over there eventually. It's just that we don't have the ability to, like, recover from our damage, right? From damage, really. We can get half health, but... Is this thing that is making that noise? You see, gain the side of cliff, and maybe the only way out of this desolate coast, but maybe we should explore the beach thoroughly. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. We're in the noob area, and I've played enough games where you wash up on the beach to know that you gotta... Oh, there's some more crabs. You gotta explore the noob area completely. because there might be some important shit. Oh, there's more castaway, or more ship over there. Wonder how I get to that thing. You may camp here. Which one's the lifer? Oh, that's the little health guy. I was the one who named him. Okay, so there's more of these things. So I wonder if it only lets you get up to 50%, or if it does 50% each time. So if you have like 25, you know, you'd be at 75. All right, so this is where we came in. I mean, it looks like the only way you get experience is by fighting monsters. So that means we should probably fight every monster we can possibly find. But currently we have not been like huge. Well, I mean, we won every fight, but we haven't been like ridiculously successful. You know, like how if I was just crushing, I thought that was a chest. I was all excited. If we were just crushing it, I would feel much more confident. Oh, that is a chest. Requires a special key. Is there a closer spot here? Oh, I remember this from the Splattercat thing, that this is where the special key is, so we're almost up to where he was at. Then I'll be in the dark, so to speak. We got a helmet. We got a rusty short sword and some more supplies. No key, though. No key. I keep going for the I button for whatchamacallit. Oh, he can't wear that either. Man, having him not have any armor ability was more of a detriment than I thought. Because it'd be nice to throw on all this armor for him. 1 through 5 or 2 through 6. You can use this sword though. Not very well probably, but having a sword is better than having no sword. I guess a dagger's fine too. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this armor issue. I thought he had 1 armor, but I guess not. And it doesn't say anywhere. Maybe it's under skills. I wonder if you can learn other skills. I'm a big fan of having everything allow you to like go out and learn things. Like all of the skills aren't locked. It's got to be right in front of my face somewhere. Armor training. Strength plus 4 plus career training. Oh, we did get some other experience somehow. Maybe that was fighting those one guys. Strength 0. Well, he does have 0 strength. Huh. Well, we'll have to deal with that to get him some armor. I mean, I guess with the other option is just to keep his dodge really high. What is it? A 16? That's not very good. I think he had like an 18. Probably from his shit there. You know, I haven't been really paying attention to that log down there. There is a log. Oh, I can't jump here. I swear I was jumping earlier. I don't think we found a key. Oh wait, you can wear this armor or this thing? Okay. Oh, it doesn't do you any good though. It gives him a tiny bit of it gives him another armor penalty though. I mean, I guess it protects them from crits a tiny bit. That's kind of an interesting thing, having a crit protection system. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, right. We don't need those. Oh, it used it even though he was successful. All right. I would like an offhand weapon, too, like to put for this guy, but I guess maybe there's no attacks of opportunity when there's just standing there. One more check for a key. I feel like there's got to be a key somewhere close by, but I guess not. All right, back through the water. Back through the underwater. Am I going the right direction? I hope so. I'm gonna check this chest one more time. Lifer checks for herbs and... Huh. Oh, so, you know, his survival thing is rolled sometimes. Alright, I guess we gotta find another key. Or, not another key. Oh. I knew it was around here somewhere because I saw the thing. I would have just went forward if I... Fascinate scroll. Robes. Now we need to see if we can wear robes. Looks like we can. What do the robes give us? +5 meditation. So obviously we're gonna give that to the one guy, but I wonder if this will allow him. He has a 0, so it's grayed out. So I'm assuming he cannot do the meditation because it's grayed out. So we'll do that. We'll give the robes to this little guy. Or little girl, I guess. Whatever. And then a scroll of fascination, huh? Can we put this? Do we put this somewhere? Wonder what these are going to be used for, because it isn't that, it's nighttime and it's not that dark. All right, we have a little bit of gear, but I still don't feel like we're very tough. Maybe we should just fight these guys just for their experience, but you don't get much out of it. Okay, there's those rocks. I'm just making sure we didn't miss anything. This seems like an exploration game, which I'm not against. I think that they're dungeons. Yeah, I think that there's dungeons. Oh, you mean the torch is for that? Yes, that could be what they're for. And I didn't take a light spell. There's a plant. A plant that we can't get. It is a little bit dark. I'm gonna, yeah, before I go in the dungeon, definitely. I'm gonna fight everything. But I want to just try to, like, get as best of the gear that I can possibly find. There's like an invisible wall there, which is fine. What about back here? No invisible wall. I guess we're gonna fight these guys. Oh, look, they're running after us or something. We're not gonna fight them. I want to get as much gear and goodness as possible before. Gotta search every nook and cranny before. That looks like something. What's up with this dead person? Oh, that's not a dead person. The camp has been... You don't think there's anything of value here? Search under the rocks. Yes. You find an old parchment. The fabled treasure. Read it. Oh, does a certain person have to read it? Alright, we don't want this dumbass to read it. Who's got the highest intellect, I guess? Alright. It is a treasure of something. Treasure, or, whatchamacallit? Puzzle. Puzzle, that's the word. Alright, I guess we're to the end. Can I look at a normal? Okay, I can. Alright, we missed a little part. I think that's where the crabs were. But it looks like we've gotten pretty much everything else. This is the end. So, it's time to start combat like as much as possible. We'll keep an eye. Oh, here's a corpse. Is this a corpse? That's a corpse. Oh, wait. Former captain has not sunk with his ship as customary for his station. Observing his payload, you're certain he's yet another victim of the blasted corsairs. But suddenly his eyes move slightly. He may be alive, but he'll parachute unless we try to... let's cast this. The healing magic might not be the best save to save someone from suffocations, but it's what you have. Luckily, it's good enough to wake up and throw him in a coughing fit. All the salt water... Oh, what do we got? We got twins. Blimey, about to feed the fishes, were I? Thank you, lads, but being marooned here below the horn ain't much better than sitting in the sea queen's lap, I tell you. Maybe you can join us. We're trying to find a way to the port. We saved you, but we don't want to be slowed down by an old man. He did join. I didn't expect that to be an option. That's kind of cool. And he's level 3. Guess what, buddy? Do you got the ability to, like, do stuff? Because we don't. Let's check him out, actually. Let's see how good he is. What is he? He is a seaman. What, you know, no jokes. We can give him a dagger. We can give him the boots. No, you can do jokes. Of course you can do jokes. We can give him the boots. We can give him the shield. We can give him the dagger. He's getting all our leftover shit, because if he leaves the party, he might take all this stuff with him. So he gets the leftovers. But it looks to me like he can fight. What kind of skills does he have? Charisma, crafting, mythology, maps and charts, scouting. When you hit a prone or paralyzed enemy, your melee attack gains a plus 20% chance. Okay. Momentum, flanking expert. This character is only involved in dangerous adventures forced by circumstances. All XP gained by this character is halved, and the character may very well abandon the party when the time is right. See? I'm on to their tricks. Oh, where did we get this healing potion? Earlier, that was one of the options. It said use a healing potion, and I was like, I don't even have one of those. Well, okay. He's got 27 hit points, so it's not like he's about to die. I guess we could cast this on him. Then we're in okay shape. Is time pass like a normal speed? It almost feels like it does. Okay, not normal speed, but... Alright, let's fight all these creatures. We've already been here. Alright, here we go. Oh, they won. Oh, they won the initiative, huh? Or they won that. I guess it gave me a chance to, like, click something. I just didn't do it. I didn't expect that. Archer first, huh? Let's delay your turn. Oh, we could actually have you cast Fascinate on somebody. Let's have you Fascinate this guy. Then this guy has that special ability, so... oh, for a second I thought I was going to be able to get an arrow off, too. This is my little thief guy. He only gets 2 attacks now, but 8 AP is enough. Well, that was actually a terrible place to send him. Oh, wait, I was looking at the wrong guy. No? Huh. Let's put him back one then. Oh, they do get reaction attacks. I didn't think that was happening earlier. And I was kind of surprised. Alright, this dude needs to get up to here. We'll actually send him around this way. I didn't even see that guy. And he can heal, but does he really need to at this point? He doesn't need to. I guess we'll just go in for the stab. See, I was thinking the one problem is it might lock in him to this thing. But this guy's gonna get attacked and fucking annihilated here. We want you to waste your turn. You're gonna be our flanker today, I guess. If we're wasting turns, let's go all the way to there. Yeah, see, like, it didn't do that. It's weird that sometimes it does it. He missed his roll. Yeah, I'm doing this combat terribly. And he's not locked in anymore, huh? I can fascinate another person. Let's fascinate this guy. Keeping out of the combat is probably the best option. Man. So, this is the issue. If we hit this guy, the Minotaur will have to go to here. So I guess we'll go after this guy. 2 hits, he's locked in, but that's all he gets. And you should be able to get a bonus if you hit this guy, but I don't even know if it's worth it. Well, you missed. Oh, you missed him and it still unlocks it. Shit. Oh, you got to crit in anyways. Yeah, we're kind of dividing our damage up, which is a terrible move. This is a better chance of hitting. Next turn we have to heal with him, though. Alright, buddy. I was about to say, you gotta start killing every swing. Every single swing you gotta kill. And then he actually got a kill it. Yeah, stay off the healer, dude. It's just not cool. The problem with having this guy shoot so early... And I'm trying to save his spell points or whatever, even though we are gonna go rest after this. So let's stun this one. And then I think we can do is kind of like try to set up. If you could hit though. Oh, you killed him. Okay, that's great. So one of the things in this game with the difficulty that I picked was that it's pure RNG. It doesn't do any cheating to help you out. Like, oh, we gotta have you heal. Like other games do, you know, like XCOM and stuff. It doesn't do that. I can still get a swing in with that, which is fine. I mean, it's only 2 points of damage. So I gave this guy like no health or no strength because I was like, he's never gonna use his melee weapon, and so that obviously was completely false. So I could wake that guy up. I don't think I'm going to. I'm just gonna wait here. Let's move him to here. Yeah, that will work. And the hope is... Oh, well, okay. I counted everything on that move there, and it did not do anything. He's got to do nothing. We could actually bring him in and miss. $77's not bad, and that guy is killing like every time he swings. Do we want to wake this guy up? I guess so. I guess we should have waited till after our turn, or his turn, though. We could have, like, cheated, I guess. Cheese! You're gonna get a flank. 108% chance? Alright, that guy's a badass, and he's only level 3. Bandage wounds. I can't see this, how wounded this guy is. I guess it's up here. We got some of this. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Maximum heal 8. I don't think it's worth it because, once again, this guy does regenerate health. And I think we're the best we're gonna get right now. So we should go through and fight everything. Best equipment is what I mean. Experience points, we're very, very far. At least I think we are. No, it's not too bad. It was just the first couple of things seemed like a very, very tiny amount of shit. Did I already grab stuff over here? It looks like I did. I didn't go over here because of the crabs, and I think there was more crabs too. Yeah, there was crabs down in this. Those will be the final crabs. Our guy with the daze ability is... So let's rest. We can rest right here. Because our guy with the daze ability, and then we'll know what the 50% means. We definitely want to gold. We want to begin our rest here. Okay, so it only goes up to 50%. It doesn't give you 50% back. Which is kind of weird, but alright. Because what I was going to do is just have him wait. You know, I was going to cheese it. I was going to have him, I'm going the wrong direction. It's up here. I was just going to have him rest twice. So I guess they knew my plans here. Oh, there's more of these guys. I guess we should take these guys first. We're going to grind some experience, you know. We're in okay shape. When did I save it last? Stand in front of me so I can hit you on the first turn. Thank you. Let's daze someone. Let's keep this guy out of the combat if we can. They get a saving throw roll on it, though. Oh, you know what I just noticed? Is that my thing is not centered. I must have accidentally moved this earlier. Because I was clicking on something. That was weird. Not the end of the world. I kind of want to move you off to the side so we can start shooting people flanking wise. Oh, he resisted it, you son of a bitch. Like I said, they get a saving throw. Okay. Little frog guy. Do we need to heal anybody yet? Kind of need to heal yourself. I think we'll just defend with him for now. How many hit points do these guys have? 6? They have 10 normally? This guy's brutal now. The two-handed weapon is definitely like a good thing. Oh. All right, kill him. So if I move forward, yeah, it's weird. It's weird that sometimes you get an attack of opportunity and sometimes they don't. We could fascinate this guy one more time and hope it sticks this time. Range doesn't seem to matter. 2 hits. Nice. What does momentum give this guy? I saw that earlier. I don't know what it does. I'm assuming it's some sort of bonus, but I can't see where it says that. Because it might be like, on this turn, it does something. I'm actually going to cast this on himself, just in case. Once again, he regenerates very slowly. Maybe that's what it is. If you leave their range, but you can like slide around the outside of them. It's kind of an interesting thing if that's the case. This guy's been wrecking fools. It's pretty cool that they have minotaurs in it. It's such a rare thing. We're gonna just go up and wait because I want to see if this other guy gets a chance, and then we'll like run over here so we can shoot arrows. If he attacks him, then we would all three get an attack of opportunity. If that's the case, we'll see here. All right, he did not resist, and he missed again. And we'll move our healer up just to be in the spot, just in case. He finally missed. He did a great job for a while. I kind of like having the 3 attacks, honestly, with the lighter weapon, because then, even from the ass shot, because then he can lock him in to a flanking attack. That's his last heal. Hopefully that's all he needs. Oh, he didn't kill him though. Get your revenge. So now I'm tempted to try it, but I don't want this guy to die. Let's just do it anyways. Oh, you know, this guy isn't locked in. So maybe that's what it is when they're not locked. When they're locked in. There we go. When they're not locked in, they can do an attack of opportunity. All right, now we're kind of fucked up. I could have done advantage. Actually, it's just our spell points are shitty. And we already went over here. This is where we swam, I think. That's our swimming spot. I don't know how tough the crabs are gonna be. So we're like, once again, he'll regenerate. Yeah, we can't get over here. Oh, don't fall into the thing. I think we can sneak around the side. Oh God, when did I last save it? No, don't fall in. Go back. Oh no. Your party is too tired to run. Hurry. I just had to go for it because we couldn't get back the other way. Hopefully I saved it recently. Cool dude is dying. They're dying. There's something here though. We've sunk to the bottom. Okay. Alright. This is called drowning. You just give up at some point and just lay on the bottom of the ocean and wait until you die. Alright, let's see what happens after you die. Oh, look at the Minotaur. He was the best at it. He was the best at drowning. Continue game. Quick save. Like, this art's great. Did we fight those guys? I think I saved it right before. Perfect. So I don't think you can get over this thing. Let's do it again. Let's not do it again. Let's go this way. Sorry, like I said, our hit points are pretty good. You know, it's interesting. Oh, I guess they all flash like that. I was thinking only the minotaurs. All right, crabs. Here we go. Your party attacks. Oh, this is an interesting spot to have gotten myself into. The frog guy's in the fucking way. Oh no, we can't pass through our own guys. Looks like these guys probably have some sort of armor. Frog guy, move out of the way. This guy is not the tank, but he's gonna have to go in. I did not know that this would be such a choke point. I guess maybe it could work out to our advantage. I keep forgetting this guy has the charge ability. Dodge, dude. You gotta be in touch range, so just stand there. Yeah, what is the charge? Learn this talent gets a +1 movement point. Once per battle, you can run towards a non-adjacent enemy in line of sight and perform a deadly melee attack. Oh, what's this? Oh, I could be putting AP to that as well. 110. That was pretty deadly. He hit me for 6 points. So that was minus the 2 or 3. What does it say over here? Yeah, he took off 2 points of damage. Yeah, that armor, they're going to have to... So that was... It does look like old school D&D art. So one of the complaints about this game that I read on Discord, or not Discord, on Steam was that it armor doesn't do anything, and I was kind of skeptical, but I can see now what they were talking about. Armor doesn't do enough. That's the key. It's not that it doesn't do nothing. It doesn't do enough. Is that thing dead? It is dead. All right, let's try to. Hopefully, we don't get an attack of opportunity. I think I don't know. I don't know why I was getting. Maybe yeah. If you have to move farther out, away. Once per combat, you can do a charge. That's an interesting rule too. Oh, I'm on you. Do we need to heal anybody? No, you don't have a choice, even if you could. Whoops, I should have done. 76. So now he's yeah, I don't know when it works. Oh my god, you do so little damage. Oh, you got a crit off, though. I would heal you if I could, but I can't, so I'm just going to hang out here and watch you die. 76. There we go. He just beats the shit out of everything with that big club. Oh, we didn't get any loot, though, huh? We could heal this guy. Or we could go, well, we don't have enough supplies, so we'll heal that. Oh, it heals everybody. Okay. All right. Let's save it. I'm gonna save it every 2 seconds. And I think all we have is one group of crabs left. This sure seems like a spot with treasure. What is causing that exploding noise? Like when we were drowning, I thought I heard. Oh, what is this? Amid the desolate beach, a weathered wooden mast juts out from the sand. It's time worn surface whispering tales of forgotten tragedies. Maybe it could be, but it would require considerable. Maybe it could be, but it would require considerable might. 100%. You push against the sturdy. Oh, I can get over to there with it? Fucking A, save that shit. I'm gonna fall off this 16 times before I get across. Okay, I did it. Oh, I was about to say, it's just some travel supplies. That's not bad. That wasn't a bad. And there was a little. Oh, is there an invisible wall there? No. Oh, shit! So I saw that flashing before I drowned. Alright, can we just load? I saw that flashing before I drowned, but I didn't, I couldn't see it where it was coming from, like its exact spot. That thing. The light went away when I looked at it. It's gotta be that thing. Alright, don't fuck around. Don't fuck around. Get the loot and get the fuck out. Oh, I didn't even think about the XP being evenly distributed on that one page. But you're probably right. You can tell that guy to fuck off so that you don't get the extra experience, or so that you get the normal experience. Yeah, that's how they do it in D&D too. Which kind of, you know, they have that formula, whatever it's called. I suddenly can't remember, even though I've looked at that page 1,000 times. Oh, yep, that's the thing. There, you know, where you multiply the number of so it's basically how the difficulty, the DC or whatever, you multiply the number of people you have in your group, and you get like bonus stuff, bonus experience. Unless it's too easy, too hard, you adjust, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Basically, you adjust the difficulty of the campaign to reflect how much experience you get. And I just wanted the spell points back there. So if you had a bunch of people, you would up the difficulty according to this formula they have. I just do it depending on how much the party's kicking ass. But regardless, I'm just looking to make sure we killed everything over here. That would be, you know, if you could do it with just one guy, he would get all the experience, and he would fly up the levels. We're gonna want to take back that stuff from him probably too at some point when it gets to the point. I feel like I'm any second I'm gonna run into something that is clobbers the shit out of us. So I'm worried not to like, the more people the better. It seems to me. I'm too tired to run. Yeah, that makes sense. I got an itch on my leg. Got it. Oh, God. I think I missed a shell over there. The wrong way. Oh, this is the water thing. Little water gap. So I think that, you know, I'm old school D&D. I think that those formulas are way too easy. Like, the characters would never have a challenge at all, and I kind of feel like that's a weird thing in pen and paper role-playing games now, is that the combat's supposed to be extremely easy. And I think, like, what's the point if you're always gonna win? that's the dude. So that's the hard thing in the last game that I was running, is The level up sessions were just like, holy shit, man. You guys, you gotta go faster. Because I've been sitting here with a thumb on my ass for 3 hours, you know. Decide what spell you're gonna pick or what piece of inventory you're gonna buy. So there's 3 of them here. One's of them a big one. Roll dice about... Oh, you're replying to something. Yep. No, exactly, Speedy. Exactly. That's the... For that, so you couldn't force them to... You could force them to roll the dice, but they'd be a player would be very upset if you were forcing them to take level ups. Well, I guess this is it. I feel like that one big crab is kind of tough, but we don't know. I think it does matter. So I think you win initiative if you click the we are attacking button. So I guess we're gonna try to go after the big crab since we're already engaged with it. So he's locked down, and he has a giant crab that's here to kill him. You can't get any attacks in, so go slow this guy down. I'm gonna move this guy to the full rear here. 108. How many hit points has this thing got? 32. That's not actually that terrible. Yeah, even if the person can't make up their mind, I mean, probably if I was a better DM, I would be able to talk them into making up their fucking minds. Be like, dude, you gotta hurt. I did do a timer for a while for their turns because that also was out of control. The number of how long their turns were taking. Oh, he's at a range. Well, that's okay. And the turn timer, I didn't like keep to it 100%. I just made him be like, look, the time's passing, man. Get your shit together. One more. I meant one more hit, not one more miss. Because I wanted that 100. Oh, I'm on the wrong guy. I wanted that 100. I guess we're just gonna stack on this guy. Oh, you got him in. You got in there though. So we'll get a... No, we won't get a flanking attack. We can step to here though. Not a rear, but we can get some flank. It says we can still attack from here. Oh, he got a reaction one. So maybe it is when they step away like farther enough. Yeah, that's our damage dealer there. Oh, he got a reaction attack though for turning. That's weird. I guess I could have cast a spell to knock this guy out of the combat temporarily. The Minotaur is actually pretty hurt, so let's cast this on him. Then give a little stab. Oh! Come on, dude. 50%. There we go. 106. He killed him. I mean, I guess that will help us. Oh, he gets like more AP, it looks like, with that momentum. I think he got an addition. I don't know. 92. So I think the thing that's really clinching this battle, or all these battles, is this spell that he has, where he can take someone out of combat for 4 turns. The other spell that I could have picked for I would have had to touch him, and it would have given an orgasm for 1 turn. And I was like, that isn't really worth it. The 1 turn orgasm where you have to run up and touch him is definitely not worth it. Should we go in for a stab here? Oh, he actually landed his stab. Yeah, the brawler's great. This guy, you know what he's good for is locking a guy so the brawler gets the bonus. That will give him. This guy's pretty good though, honestly. He was supposed to hit. Brawler, come on. You know, there's a class in Pathfinder 1 that there's a brawler class that is where you're like a fist, you're like, you know, you put like spiked fists and brass knuckles and shit. We don't need to use your ability yet. We could try to lock this guy in, I suppose. If you can hit. Can you hit once in a while? Okay, that was perfect. That's exactly what I moved him because I was hoping that this would get, yeah. He's a little bit hurt. Goddamn, this last fucker is almost dead. Can this little guy finish the fight for us? Oh, he did! His first kill! His first kill. We have 4 of these medkit things. I'm gonna use one. He gets a +8 maximum heal. Oh, that's all it does is that +8. I thought it was gonna give us a roll too. I wasn't paying attention earlier. Alright, I think we're ready to go in the dungeon, but I'm gonna take a quick break. This is actually pretty fun. It definitely 100% needs some more work. I was a little skeptical during the character creation because I didn't think the character creation was going to be so similar to Pathfinder or 3.5 D&D, and that can like really. He's improved the combat a lot from the standard. I'm sure there's D&D enthusiasts right now who want to stab me to death. All right, I'm just gonna go up to here and I'm gonna quick save. It's probably gonna do an auto save there, and then I'm gonna go take a break. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. All right, I'm back. Do you guys want to see me fall down on the ice today? Yeah, let me pull this up. Ugh. I gotta go to my camera here. I made a clip of it. Then I gotta move it over here. I just wanna get to the clip first. I haven't been able to leave my house for a week. I haven't been able to go get coffee for a week. It's killing me. I gotta mute this tab. Gotta bring it over here. I gotta go like this. Oh, I gotta turn back on my thing. I gotta go like this and then this. I gotta turn this back off. I had to turn the brake timer back on because I was fucking with the wrong thing. This isn't my clip. That's just what my house looks like now. This is me. I was going to work. They wanted me to go to work today. And it's just one big icy death trap. That's the sound of the wind in the background from the video game, it's pretty good that it's happening at the same time. Okay. Yeah, my elbow hurts and my neck hurts now. Like, it didn't hurt, of course, it didn't hurt when it first happened. But then I turned around and went back inside and I was like, nope, not going in the office. I only go in the office like once a month or once every 2 months, so they weren't insistent, but they were kind of like, you said you were going to be here on Wednesday, and there's people have shown up. All right, I'm in the Devil's Horn. And so they were kind of like, are you just... Yep, here's the light source thing. They're like, are you just playing hooky? They didn't say that, but that was the feeling I got. So I was like, oh, I'll just go out there. I put on my tennis shoes that has better soles than my boots that are smooth on the bottom. And it did not pay off. Okay, so it said the torch thing. You've heard of many attempts to take the bright crystals from these ancient imperial devices. All of them ended up tragically, or comically, depending on who you asked. You always wanted to be a protagonist of a famous story, but you're not sure this is the right opportunity. Surely that won't happen to us. We're special. Let's grab one of these floating things. We can carefully poke at one of them with a stick. Try moving it away from the lamp. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, that almost killed us. But we did get some experience. Dude, the cool dude regains consciousness, but was seriously wounded. Can we do it again? You know what? Let's not load it until I'm dead. We're still very wounded. Oh, it also took all of our magic points. No, there must have been out of magic. So we gotta have someone equipped with. Oh, look, there's a thing. I was gonna load, but I think it's better just. We'll have this guy equipped with a torch, because he's not much of a fighter, anyways. Oh no, we have like wounds and shit. All right, we're just gonna load it real quick. I don't know yet. They made it sound like this is some place that people wash up on the shore regularly, kind of. Bezo Tower. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I also felt like I'm just gonna trigger this thing, not step on it. I'm just gonna do that. I also felt like for the going into work, like I don't ever go in, and there were people showing up, so I had to make an attempt, and that was my attempt. If I would, and there's a car in the background, that was my lift coming to pick me up, and I like immediately canceled it, like as he was pulling. I was like, fuck this, I gotta get there. I would have to slither on my belly. Alright, back to this thing, though. See. Maybe we have to light the torch. I want to be able to see these guys that we're coming up on here. This is a rusty short sword. What do we have this guy equipped with? Like a dagger? Oh, you missed the video then, Lord Mac. How do I light it up? L? I went to go in, and I slipped and ate shit, so I did not go in. I did not read that tutorial part where it was like, yeah. It said, I read the part where it said equip the thing, and I was like, all right, I'll do that, but I don't see any light source coming off of us. I bet you in the character sheet I have to like turn it on, because there is a use consume item 0%. All right, we're gonna use it. Okay, all right. Whoa, that's a pretty. Yeah, in real life. So we got some sort of slug creatures over here. I don't know if we actually need this torch. Okay, they've seen us. Get them. We don't have any spell points. Maybe we should have rested. All right, close to here. Oh wait, we have this thing, the guard thing. I keep forgetting about that. We have this guy is with his torch. He's our healer with no. Well, he can cast it one time. So let's step to here. Let's put him on guard. Let's use your charge ability. I can look how much hit points oh shit. Oh, by 1 hit point. I can still step, huh? No, let's leave him here. Oh, that looked like some sort of poison. Listen to the music right now. We just gotta hit him once. Okay, don't hit him once. Can you hit him with a bow? Just gotta do it once. There we go. You know what? You can stay there. Defend. Oh, he got that. It doesn't say. I feel like they're getting poisoned, but maybe they aren't. Oh, crit. Nice. See, it's worth it having this guy here. He's also like kind of soaking some damage. It feels like he should have taken more damage, honestly. You got your 1 heal, so let's not do it. Let's put this on again. Nice. This guy has like kind of a pot belly. I probably should get him some clothes. Yeah, so after I ate shit, Lord Mac, I was like, nope, I'm not going into work anymore. It wasn't like, you know, they weren't like, you gotta come in and you're fired or anything. They just wanted, you know, like I was saying, I rarely ever go in there, so felt like I had to make that attempt. We'll wait again. We can't get close enough, so let's run all the way past to here. I really don't like that guy. I still don't figure. I was trying to see. You know, it's moving around. Obviously, you can do that almost every time, it seems like. Hey, 1 point of damage. I should have had him defend. Alright. Here's the guy. Oh wait, one more. All right, you know you can go through and take a swing at him. Oh, you lit him on fire and you killed him. Bandage wounds. We have 3 of those, and we'll get 8 points back. We'll take all that. We'll do it. We don't know when we can rest again. No. So basically, I had been scheduled to go into the office and on Wednesday. I think I should. I think I should. All right, I will. An iron hammer. These are the same things, right? Yep. Don't click on those. Lockpick? No lockpick. A two-handed 6 through 10 damage. Just gotta check the scenario here real quick. An imperial penny. That seems penny? I thought a penny was kind of like an American word. A pince? So it's scheduled to go in on Wednesday, but the snow... Well, you're in a snowy place, Lord Mac, right? I think. Well, not all the time. You're not in, like, Antarctica. Alright. I think it's still open over here. Like, I don't know what I'm doing right there. This is me going to work today. So I was supposed to go on Wednesday, but it was too snowy, and then today it was all icy and shit. But I was like, nah, I'll go anyways. And then I think the car's. And then I was like, no, I'm not going. Fuck that. I like literally, it was as icy all the way. This is all ice. It's ice everywhere. The car's gonna show up any second here. This is my part lift. I guess I got up and stood on this. See, I can barely even stand up there, so I just came back. I was like, fuck this. Because it's just an ice land. It's just an ice land. It's not... It's not a Greenland at all. So, yeah. So then I was just like, fuck this, I'm going back. So I don't know, it wasn't, but I was trying to say that like it wasn't like 100% necessary that I went in, but it would have been nice, and then other people were going in. 6 through 10, yeah. The mall. And I thought Pince was the British thing. Oh, you don't live in a snowy place. I just for some reason assume Europe is snowy, and I think one time you said you were lived in Europe. Like not all the time, obviously. It's not like Canada where they live in igloos. I feel like this has to be assigned somewhere. Oh, but you know what? It does allow you to access this. It just doesn't here. What else can we do? This is 2 through 6. It's the same damage. The same... Oh, it has a higher crit chance, though. The accuracy is lower, though. So we're not going to do that. And we got his thing. I don't really feel like this is necessary. Oh, can I unuse it? Take it off. Can I put it away so it... Can we put the fire not in our... I guess if we start it, we can't turn it off, maybe. That hasn't been implemented. Oh, wait. I just clicked on it and it went off. Okay. Accidentally. Let's put this thing... knee deep. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been able to leave my house for a week. I kind of want to... Yeah, that will go with his cleric motif. His no teeth motif. You know, he doesn't have any teeth. Because he's a frog guy. I guess he could have teeth. But I feel like frogs don't have teeth. They just have the weird things. I look behind every corner here. It is a lady frog, which is weird too. I mean, it's not weird that they're ladies, but that it has boobs. I think boobs, the classic. Let's check. Yes, I don't. Amphibians, they don't breastfeed. What do we got here? Looks like a big gym. It's just a piece of glass. Alright, we're gonna have to be very careful. I have a feeling we're gonna run into traps and shit. Do I push this button? I'm being very careful because I feel like we're gonna die. Turtle characters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's a whole tabletop game around that, and you know, I don't have it anymore. I used to have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. I don't know what happened to it. Like I said, I had a box of tabletop role playing games that disappeared. I don't know if I lost it or if it got stolen. I always think the worst of everybody, so I assume it got stolen, but it probably just got lost. Alright, I guess we're gonna pull this thing too. I'm a little apprehensive again. But it was a Palladium game. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game was actually pretty good. Like, obviously you didn't have to play as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You made a character and stuff. Oh, we can camp in here. Oh, here's the lockpick. Pick it. You got a 84? We got rotten leather armor, a cracked iron helmet. Maybe we do need got some more torches and some lockpicks. That was nice of the DM to put that there. Like, just in case you roll badly a bunch of times. We could camp here. It's probably worth it to camp here, actually. Get some spell points back. We're just going to be operating at 50% spell points, I have a feeling, all the time. This is all of our party stuff, huh? He can wear this helmet. It doesn't give you any armor. It just gives you crit defense. Can anybody else wear this thing? This guy can... light armor. We just want to give him the shittiest stuff, though. We'll give this to... Well, what's the crit defense? 2, 1... Whoops. No, there's a Street Fighter one? Huh. How did that work? Were you fighting against other players? We gotta start putting stuff... Oh, there's a holy symbol spot. Did I just never notice that until now? I didn't. Gonna worship a piece of glass or something. Yeah, he's looking pretty tough. I think we're gonna run out of room. Maybe we should, since we have so many torches and they don't stack, maybe we should put... Wow, it's already 18% consumed? Huh. I was talking to a Lyft driver like a year ago, and he actually did he has like a podcast about Palladium games. We're gonna just do the normal We're not doing 6 supplies for shit right now. That's all we got. We'll use that in an emergency. And we were talking about that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, because it was just one book, and I don't know if they ever added any supplements or whatever they call them, but it was pretty good for the time period, because at that time there was I feel like there wasn't much thought to the game mechanics versus getting the game out and published. It was kind of like early access for tabletop games. People just wanted the game out. Oh, I got turned around. So they could sell it, and there was like a lot of like demand for role-playing games. I guess we will use this thing. There was a lot of demand, but not much. Like, they just wanted to sell role-playing games, you know. It's kind of a bummer that so many of you burn through these things so quickly. 18% is pretty quick. Look at that! Look at that hole. This is kind of interesting. You know, a little bit, not as much. I actually have this Civil War game in my other room that I've never played from back then, from back when I was like 20 or 10 or something. I have no idea where I got it from. I would be into it, but the thing is, you gotta have like a lot of time, and you gotta have a lot of people. There was I thought I saw something shining there. There was I forgot what I was going to say. I did recently play, twice I've played it, the Game of Thrones game, and that ended in just people screaming at each other. So I thought it was a great success. Yeah, exactly, Speedy. But so there was a lot of like I'm gonna call them B games, you know, like B movie games. Oh, we spotted that's a trap? I looked at that and I didn't know what it was, and I thought I could pick it up. Can we disarm the trap? Because I have that ability. It's not very good. I'm gonna try to disarm it. Okay, that's why I saved it first. It didn't really hurt us that bad. I wonder why we didn't get the option. I wonder if I was supposed to, I'm gonna load it and see if I was supposed to select it or something. Because there's like the selection tool. So besides the ones who made it through that period, I feel like there was like a ton of games that came out and immediately died. And I actually had some of those games too that were kind of interesting. But like I said, I feel like it was kind of like they were more interested in just putting out games to sell them, and now like I feel like they spend a lot more. I'm actually gonna go over here first. I'd spend a lot more time working on game mechanics. Like half the games were just D&D. Oh, what do we got over here? I see you. I wanted this. You know, they gave us something about anti-venom or something like that. How dangerous is this thing? It's only got 12 hit points. Maybe this game isn't. So one of the other reviews I read was that it was like the game's wildly too hard, and so I've been waiting for the wildly too hard part to come up, and it's not. It hasn't been that in case yet. Maybe we're gonna run into it. But they did complain about RNG, which if you do it on the easier setting, it's not as RNG is what it said. And I mean, it's got quick save. Where am I going with this guy? I don't think I wanted to do what I was thinking. You, though. See, he has this button that I keep forgetting, available for two-handed weapons. So he needs 4 AP to attack his 6. So he can put it up 1. Paranoia, I never played. I always looked at. Oh, I remember what I was going to say, Lord Mac. Star Frontiers, which was a tabletop role-playing game that I love to this day. Like, I still think about that game. It doesn't exist anymore. It was like a TSR game, so it was, you know, same people as D&D made it. It was a space game. It had a tabletop version that I played a few times, And that game also was really turned into arguments a lot. And D&D put out a tabletop game called Battle Systems. And so with Star Frontiers, like there was an intergalactic war going on. So that's why they put out the tabletop version, I guess, with it. And then there was Battle Systems, which is like it made D&D. You could play D&D, like not your character. Your character could be in it, but you was like for the mass battles in D&D. And I played that a couple times. Same thing, huge arguments. I feel like we should be able to interact with these. And then I played Warhammer 40k one time. It took fucking 10 hours or some shit to set up. And then we got to do like one turn, and the guy didn't tell me that Chaos Marines could. I was like the elves or something. And he didn't, or not Chaos Marines, the Marines could teleport until his turn. And I was like, wait, what do you mean your guys can teleport? And that was like, he was like, yeah, you didn't know that? I was like, this is the first time I've played. How would I know that? And so all that setup time to like get one turn where I feel like he was cheating by not telling me that they could teleport. That's like a huge, thing. Teleport or drop pod or whatever it is, whatever it's called. So I have played some, but a lot of I feel like there needs to be a DM type person for a lot of those games so that there's less arguments. The Game of Thrones arguments were there because they were. I feel like I missed a door over here. Because that was part of the game. Game of Thrones, you're supposed to argue. There's really nothing in here. But with the other games, I feel like you need like kind of a. No, I guess we got everything. An umpire or something to do roll calls, because like the battle systems, you used a ruler, same as like 40k, or a tape measure to measure like how far your guys can move off one point, and sometimes it could be very much up to like you could change depending. You can like if you adjust the ruler or the tape measure a little bit, you can adjust like how far you could go, and it's where you're measuring from. And so that, like I feel like with another person. So there's two spiders who was just organizing the game. It'd be a lot better and be like, nope, you can't do this, you can't do that, or whatever. That was optional. That part's optional. Speedy. I mean, it's not necessarily. There could be. All right, 3 spiders doesn't seem bad, but we are stuck here with him in the front, and he can't move. So they probably should allow you to move through your own guys. This was actually happening last night too on Monster Breeder. I was like, huh. Because now we're stuck here. Oh, he can step one to the side though. Well, and he can kill that guy. And I delayed, so I think what we're gonna want to do here, our best guy's at the back. We should probably rearrange him and put him at the front. Is run to here. We all get to go. Our initiative sucks. We'll put the sword up. He can't move, so we'll delay. He can't even get into combat. I guess I could have cast a spell. When I was making my character, I think only one guy, I think it was actually him. It was like strength based or something. Oh, he got a reaction attack. Okay, so he is moving away from this guy. So that is the case. You got to be moving away. And I didn't give anybody really initiative bonuses because I think it was strength based, and he's the only strength guy. So we're done with your turn. $66. Oh, yeah, and you critted him. Good job. Okay, well, not such a good job there, huh? Hit him with the flame. 26% or 29%. Move up to here. Well, we'll see if we can shoot point blank. Looks like you can. I'm surprised you don't have to use arrows in this game. I should have just made 4 of these guys. Fuck, one of them is like worth. I could have made it with 2. We were talking about breaking up experience earlier. 2 of these guys would practically win the fight for us. So my own little dude here is hurt. So let's cast this on himself, because he's the one guy we can't have our healer die mid combat. So we win. So man, why is that? Why was that place there? Because that was like the end of it. It seems like maybe it was an entrance to get to that thing that's at the top. We want to go up, I guess. Well, there's a way up right there. Oh, we gotta... Oh, there's another spot. I hear the sound of monsters. No loot in here, though, huh? Alright. Okay, so this is a dead end. I mean, I guess there was some loot there. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was gonna put a healing potion on somebody. Let's put the healing potion on this guy, just in case. Does it work? I think we gotta have it in their thing. Did we get another row? Can I split this? I don't want to accidentally use it. Split. And then we'll put this on this guy's. Oh, we gotta put it in here. Yeah, it's a real bummer that I didn't have it. So that was 2 things. I think I wasn't aware of how. And I was thinking like if they had 0, they could wear some armor. And because there was 0, you know, no, it said, and I thought I did give the rogues 1 point, but I guess I didn't. I want to actually go to the other one. We know up is where we're going to end up going, to that exploding thing. Yeah, grab some shrooms. We're hungry. Maybe they're edible. They look unusual. Maybe there's some... I guess we're going to do survival. What did it say? They put out the torch? I clicked through it too quickly, because that's what I do, dumb stuff like that. What is this? Antidote. You're giving us a lot of anti-poison stuff, guys. Oh, there went our torch. A rusty longsword. Isn't that what you have? 2 through 6, 2 through 6. What are you wielding? Rusty short sword. And then you have that, and you're doing a torch. And you have your backup hammer here. The torch here is kind of nice. We'll take the light spell next time. I wonder how many things I've missed. Oh, no. I was stuck on something there. I wonder if it says... I wonder if your torch is getting used while you're in this screen. Where that initiative bonus is. Oh, here it is. Yeah, he's got a 1. Oh, he should be rolling. Maybe I'm just rolling badly. Yeah, so all these other... Well, this guy didn't make. These 2 guys, I didn't put any points in. I feel like he should be doing better. Maybe just bad rolls. Maybe it's just a thing where it feels like it. What's that? Confirmation bias? No. where it feels like something is happening, but it's not really not. Confirmation bias, something else. There's another trap. Wow, there's some slug creatures. I was trying to get the sword attack in there. Well, there he goes. Oh shit, they dropped from the ceiling or something. You know, I accidentally left this guy in the back, but it turned out okay. Hey, he got 2 hits in. That's pretty good for him. We don't care that much if this guy dies either. And I guess they don't die. Oh. Thank you. Oh shit, one of these is a big one. Alright, let's put this guy into timeout if we can. Well, let's put this guy into timeout. This guy probably has a better saving throw chance, so... And he's all queued up for some getting hit in the face with stuff. Oh, that did a ton of damage. Oh, and I should have put a point in there. I guess it doesn't matter now that we hit, but I should have. Does anybody need any healing? Not really just yet. Oh, you stunned him with the fire? That hammer looks pretty cool too. 51. I was thinking maybe I would. I guess that was a waste of that. I'll go over here and help this guy, but we can use the archer for that. If he had cleave too, then that would be some rockin' death. I should have put a point into that thing. So that needs to change too. You should be able to like set it to always use it or something like that. I think we should heal. You have 31. You have 27. I was feeling a little worried. I don't know if it's necessary for the worry, but okay. I should have healed the other guy. It's the thing. I actually should have moved over here too. Oh, that guy. I was like, wait, what? You can kill this guy on your own, right? Yes, you can. I was not really honestly expecting that. We're all out of whatevers. So we'll fascinate that one. Oh, I guess I could have had him defend. You know what you also could do? If you're going to end your turn, he could have an auto defend, because there's no reason for it not to be defense. Oh, you missed. Even that guy got the hit in. I wonder if I should turn my heater off now. In preparation. Oh, he critted him. Yeah, you can give this final shot in. See, like, there's the defense. I guess, what's the point of not doing defense? Can you get a hit in? Oh, you were doing so well for so long, and now I feel like you're not. Yeah, Rainy has it going. That's a huge concern. I feel like... I don't feel like these were... I was looking at the art before I started streaming, and I was wondering it. I was like, wow, this artist is really good for the departures and stuff. I hope it's not AI. It's on Steam, but I guess Steam reversed their thing and you can use AI art now on Steam as long as you're not whoops, I didn't loot that. Yeah, and I didn't get it. So that should also be a thing. You should always get everything. I guess it should be that maybe you should opt out. Well, Kurt, maybe later. Maybe it'll make sense later why you wouldn't want everything all the time. But I having to loot. I don't know. It's so easy for me to forget to do things. There's another slug guy. We should go rest though, to get some spell points back. I think it's gonna get pretty. I think it's gonna get, you know, pretty crazy in the future. I always say, oh, we can camp here. I always say that it's kind of a bummer that I was born like at this age. I mean, I know I saw a lot of changes and shit with technology, but I would like to have. I think we're really gonna get into some exciting shit. In the next like 30 years with AI and stuff. It might, you know, it's probably going to end up into a horrible dystopia where we're all eating dogs and stuff to survive. But it could also go into the other direction. I'm itching my leg again. It also could go in the other direction where things are fucking amazing and we're flying in space, you know, space hotels, space stations that other people, you know, that are not just for rich people. We could, you know, live in a fucking utopia. That's how it could happen. You know what the problem is? You should be able to pick up this stuff if you don't loot it. That's what it is. You should be able to go back, and I don't think it's worth doing this because, well, oh, you have a survival check? I thought this guy did too. No, let's just wait on that. Because it could be, you know, where we can work out a bunch of problems and, you know, it could be. Like, I got to see the chain, you know, the invention of the internet from BBS, you know, like BBSs and whatnot. Like, that was kind of cool, but it's not going to be the same as, like, space travel. I always assumed we would be farther along space travel-wise. And we did not get there. We are kind of fucked up. Just a couple? Is it just two of you? It's three of you? One's a big one? One also is like a... What is... Oh, no. One's like an albino one. Oh, right, they fall from the ceiling. What's up with this albino one? When was the last time I saved it? He's got a lot of hit points. He probably is something bad. Let's get these guys off of our... mages and stuff first. Though it doesn't work like you would think. How many hit points does this guy have? He's just one of these normal ones. 15? I don't think I can do 15 in one blow. What does this do? +2 damage, +1 extra damage for each action point spent in movement. So the farther I move, the more damage it does. So the Mind Magic I played, it was all first person. And I love that game. I actually watched a video of it recently and I was like, holy shit, this game looks terrible. Why did I love this thing? I kind of want to... Alright, we'll do it. We got to get these guys off here. 14. Does anybody need healing? He kind of does. I think hopefully we can last one turn. Well, we had to do that attack still. I guess we could step one. This is the only... Oh, you're hurt too? Oh, we can't step away. We can. You're locked in combat. Do heal this guy. Hopefully this wasn't a fuck up. And then step back over here. You can't do your attack. I think it was 6. It may have been 5. There was different islands. I don't know if they all had the different island concept. You know, I could have cast a spell with him. I should have cast a spell with him. All right, I think these 3 got this guy covered. So let's try to... Aliens? You're kidding, or is that... So 77 for all these guys. This guy's getting kind of munched on. All right, that finished that guy up. I feel like that... Oh, man, I gotta use those points. I mean, it hasn't mattered, but... Okay, so we're in better shape now. You can cast the health thing one more time, so let's keep you kind of... Yeah, let's keep you over here. Yeah, because you're going to probably need to cast it on there. So in the heroes that I was thinking of, or not heroes, just might and magic, the one that I'm thinking of, and maybe they're all like this too, you had like people at the bottom, and you move forward, and you could, like, when you fired arrows, like, it actually was like a first-person shooter, and you'd fire arrows out of it. But there was also, like, you could swap players or characters, and you would leave them in, like, a... let's actually knock somebody out here. Let's keep the big guy. Let's hope that this works for a while. You could swap around, like, players in like an adventures guild. Oh shit! See, this guy, I was a little worried about him, and I should have been more worried. Oh, he got a crit in. Oh, they're all like that. Now my wonder is, does this cure... It doesn't look like it does, but I'm going to cast it anyways. He only got 12 out of that. And we'll prepare him for the next round. Oh, he resisted it. Oh, we got one more. I was thinking maybe this would be the guy we would do it to, but... Is he ever gonna... What is this? When does this run out? Paralyzed 3? Alright, I think he might be out of the fight. It sounds like, you know, it's a 3rd level spell or something. He got 1 attack? Alright. My one guy who does, like, the real damage is about to... Well, I guess he doesn't die. I guess they're just out of combat for the turn. Okay, he didn't resist. They love killing this guy, though. Motherfucker. I don't know what he just did there, but... Come on, Mr. Goblin. You've done it. Well, for that part. See, it was worth it bringing this guy along. I had a feeling that because of the comments where everyone was saying how hard it was. And this flame thing seems to do pretty good damage. He's almost dead. Almost. You know, I'm all out of spells, so. Alright, we're gambling here that he'll hit. Oh, well, he killed him. I did not expect that. I was thinking about having him wait, but I guess we lock that in. Oh, my guy's back up with almost no hit points. I guess the fire crits him every time. Oh, they changed who he attacked. We're very lucky. I wonder if that's built in so that it's like, oh, don't kill the guy. I'm going to turn off my heater or I'll forget. Thank you, Lord Mac, for reminding me earlier. It was also my leg was suddenly very on fire. I think they keep them up their asses. There aren't arrows in it. It's just all magical. Oh my god! You son of a bitch. He's close. Like I said, I don't think it kills him though. We got really lucky with those guys' attacks. So in D&D and stuff, I'm a big fan of. Well, I guess that is part of the normal rules, but having arrows and stuff, keeping track of that stuff. There is a lot of bookkeeping. We were talking about tabletop games. It's a lot of bookkeeping, but I think it's worth it. All right, the cool dude. I couldn't remember who that was, and then I saw his face, and I was like, oh yes. Should we bandage wounds? We should not bandage wounds. Wonder why he's flashing. And wait, didn't they all get the same experience? Wonder why he got more experience. Let's see. It's already been 3 hours. What is today though? It's Friday. I think I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna level this guy up though. Oh, we can do multi-classing, huh? Oh, it's just none of it's available. Oh, maybe I won't continue then, because that makes me feel like this is more early access than I thought. I'm having, like, a lot of fun, though. Like I said, I was a little apprehensive at the beginning. Gifted Enchanter. Harder to resist. See, that would be great. The first time an enemy resists one of your spells, you must repeat the check a second time. I'm not that into multi-classing, but I mean, we are gonna need. Like, I don't have an archer. Like, he's an I'm using him as the archer, but I don't really have one. He's just a mage, and then we don't have like a good spotter and stuff too. So it doesn't look like I got any stat points, which is I was kind of hoping for. So I get 2. He's my talker guy. That's why he looks like that. I don't think that's AI art. I hope it isn't. But yeah, we're gonna get in some crazy shit with AI stuff. It's blowing my mind. Every article, I just keep reading all of these articles about AI, and it's basically almost all of them just say we're all we're all gonna be out of a fucking job. So I do want to put another point into diplomacy, even though we've seen no reason to do that ever yet. Deception can be a good thing, you know, like it could be a thing that you would wanna. You know what I mean? Like, you might. There's reasons to lie. And then that's for casting. That's like a magic device in D&D, which once again I don't use in my D&D games. You know, I said that in another stream. I said if a person asks you if their haircut looks good, just always lie and say yes. Doesn't matter how shitty it looks, just always lie. And chat didn't agree with me, and I was like, huh. That's been my experience with every girlfriend I've ever had. The one time I've ever, you know, I told the truth a couple of times, and I learned that that is not what they wanted to hear, ever. So kind of want to, you know, we only have that one scroll. Let's put a point into deception just in case we need it for. Oh, I can grab a different thing. I wonder if it will let me reset it. Because this, like, I want to be able to know what spells I can pick. So this is actually a great time to end the stream once I finish this level up. But was this the guy with the light spell? I can't remember. I need to be able to see the spells. I could close this. I could save it. Alcohol, yes. I don't drink anymore, but I was talking, you know, one of my friends I was actually recently talking with how we were gonna hang out. And like, what are we supposed to do since we don't drink anymore? Because we just used to sit around and talk. All right. So the reason I saved that is because I wanted to look at the spells. So you definitely should be able to see the spells. So this has, okay, can I cancel out of this? Okay, so I can bail out, so that's okay. Willpower is a spell. So there's True Force, Flame Ward, Impact, and Ice Ward. This guy doesn't regenerate spell points, though. Sixth Sense, Precog, which is dumb. That gives you a bonus to dodging, but like 15%. Ethereal Lantern is what I was thinking of. This guy could always, so we wouldn't have to worry about the torches. What is your level 2? You will still need one more point to reach a new rank. Do I get more spells? Oh, shit! But that, okay, well, that's why we saved it. Oh, definitely. So that's kind of an interesting mechanic too. So I'll have to save points like every other level. I just wanted to see but I don't know what the spells are. I definitely need to be able to know what the spells are. Like I saw the original spells when I made the character, but I didn't know. Like it didn't show the level 2 shit. It just show the ones I could pick from. Yeah, this is going to be a hard pick. I guess I don't have to pick one right now, but it's going to be very difficult for me to pick from those. Luckily, I saved it. Huh. Yeah, I'm actually having a... Speedy. No, those are good things, too. So, oh, I forgot I had potions earlier. Self-loathing is like the way to go. I love that, BoJack Horseman episode where it's just like you can hear from his mind where he's just talking about how the whole time he's just talking about what a piece of shit he is. I love it. Anyways, I'm calling it a night. This was actually pretty good. I was very skeptical, a little worried. It's definitely early access though. Combat proficiencies. What are the last two in the combat proficiencies? You talking up here? Oh, these ones. Combat proficiency, where the title says a comrade. This is dodge, and this is critical strike. Which we have been critting a lot. I don't feel like this number is a percentage. This guy was critting left and right. Okay, so no, this is like the base thing. and then your weapon has a different crit. So it is a percentage. I guess we were just rolling good. Wow. This dude has a 15% chance on to crit. So yeah, your weapons also give you a crit chance. Like this is a +3. That's why we were using, well, this is a +8. Man, maybe we should go back to dagger for this guy. What is his weapon? +2, but it gives it +5 accuracy. I'd rather hit more often than not hit. But yeah, I was surprised. It was pretty good. Anyways, that's it for me tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. I will talk to you next time. Bye.